Hey guys, it's been a minute since we've gotten a KOFFERS review in. Sorry about that. Been in the middle of a move. As you can see, my background's very different. I am in my temporary setup for the moment, but I'm not letting that stop me from getting these reviews out. So today, what are we talking about? Well, as of this recording, Anime Expo, the largest, well, North American at least, convention based around anime had happened about 10 days ago at this point, and Tsuburaya was there in full force promoting Ultraman Rising and all other things Ultraman. So I had a buddy take a walk around, and he brought this little present back for me, and I figured, you know what, this calls for review. So we're gonna hop right in to what's in the bag. And before I go what's in the bag, I figured I'd show you guys what's on the other side of the bag. So there we go. And then on the back, got all the fun new Bandai vinyls and SH fig arts for Ultraman Rising. Hopefully you guys have watched the movie. It's pretty damn good. We're planning to do a review once we get back from Comic-Con. So stay tuned for that. But without further ado, let's open this thing up and see what's inside. So, what do we got? Well, we got this cool little booklet from Netflix that is pretty much a nice Tsuburaya catalog rundown of all the cool merch you can get right now. There you go. Yeah, nice little advertising. Some cool more Ultraman merch for you guys that collect all the Ultraman fun stuff. But here, this is what we're looking at. We are looking at the Anime Expo exclusive Ultraman Rising Ultraman vinyl figure. Yep, it's a Bandai. So if you've ever bought a Bandai vinyl, you know the drill. They usually come open on a tag and pretty much put up on a peg. Well, looks like the American version, they are doing away with the tags and they're going with this kind of cardboard kind of cutout setup. So this is not even a box. I wouldn't even call this a proper box. This is just more or less kind of a placeholder. It might as well be a tag, how thin, kind of flimsy it is. But this does keep costs down. This guy was only $10 at the show. I know, because that is what I paid my buddy for it. So as you can see, it is the standard Bandai vinyl. So it's about 5.5 inches. There is the translucent edition. Let me get that focus up. Yeah, there we go. So you can see it in all of its glory. On the back, the other figures from the line, which are Emmy and Classic Ultraman, which kind of does and doesn't make an appearance in this movie. So this translucent one is apparently a convention exclusive, so I'm assuming these are going to pop up at Comic-Con and wherever else Tsuburaya is going during this summer convention season. So let's open him up and see what he's about. Now, I was going to cut this off, but just realized he slides right on out. So yeah. So on the back, it looks like he comes with a collector card. That is... There we go. That is the card. On the back, so essentially it's this is essentially the card that in Japan this would be attached to the figure. That's basically what this is. So when you buy it in Japan, there would be the little plastic tag this would sit on, and there you go. So they're still giving you the tag for all you tag collectors, but this time they're packaging it kind of as a collectible of some sort inside this flimsy packaging. So let's get down to the figure. So as you can see, he stands roughly 5.5 inches tall. He has quite the paint job on him. It's a bit glittery, which is a little above and beyond for your standard Bandai vinyls. He has a blue, zoom in there. So the blue eyes. The silver is actually very nicely done. I've seen some Ultraman vinyls that, the silver is a little dull compared to the rest of them. You can kind of see the glitter in the figure. I really don't think this really makes it stand out too much from whatever the standardized version of this Netflix Ultraman is going to be, but some people like their exclusives, and doing kind of glittery things in Japan is par for course. He has limited articulation in the arms, as you can see. And again, I apologize for kind of the jankiness of this video. The waist doesn't move, and there's his legs. So much like all Bandai vinyls in the Ultraman line, he's pretty simplistic. But if you are a collector and you like your Ultra Bandais, yeah, he's pretty fun. Convention exclusive. That is the ups and downs of getting a convention exclusive, because sometimes they are just simple repaints and sometimes they're actually something special. I wouldn't count this as that special, but nonetheless, as a Bandai, he's actually pretty cool. So for $10, he's not bad. I can't complain. I paid more for less on some of my Ultraman figures. I don't have a lot, but I got a few, and I've probably forked out more than I should have. But yeah, there you go. There's sadly not a lot to talk about him because, as I said, he's a simple Bandai vinyl. Well, there you guys have it. That is this mini review of the Anime Expo exclusive Ultraman Translucent Edition. I don't know if this is what Bandai Namco is going for with their US releases. I've seen the Naranga out there, and he's actually on something resembling a box. But if this is how Bandai is going to be importing, some of their lesser figures, it's not a bad way to go. There's a little more presentation to them than when you're walking the aisles of Toys R Us in Japan, where they just kind of sit on a peg. So you got to sell these to kids, and unfortunately I think they are aiming these at kids, but unfortunately I think more adult collectors are going to be going after them. So yeah, remember, if you like what you see, we do have a show. It's called The Kaiju Kingdom Podcast. We are at thekaijukingdompodcast.com. And for those who don't like to download, you can find us on all of your favorite streaming services, including Apple, Spotify, or wherever else you find better podcasts. We're also on social media. You can find us on X at The Kaiju Kingdom, Instagram at The Kaiju Kingdom, and Facebook.com/The Kaiju Kingdom Podcast. And that'll do it for this edition of the Koffers. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.